What is going on, guys? Alex Mr. Stitcher here, and welcome to another edition of the Friday Ramble. This is a video series where I'll just ramble on about some topics for some time. If you guys want me to ramble about a topic that you guys have, there's two ways you can do that. Number one, send me a Twitter message. My Twitter is linked below. And number two, you can always leave a comment on this video. So, let's get into the rambling. So, my first rambling topic today is going to be thing I'm calling the counter melee. Now, if you guys remember in Battlefield 4, if somebody did a frontal combat knife on you and it was about to kill you, you could retaliate and kill them with it. However, this was taken away in Battlefield 1, apparently. However, I'm going to show you a clip right now from when I was getting these Abe Slaughter 1906 kills that I feel should be addressed. So let's put that video up on the screen now.
The enemy is in the lead. Our side is in the lead. Our side is in the lead.
So as you've seen in that little video clip that I did put out there, I should have died. There's no reason about that. I had 4 health. His melee should have killed me. However, I got the shovel kill with a headshot. Now, I don't know if this is a glitch. I have been able to reproduce the effects multiple times, especially with the Martini Henry. If you are bayonet charging somebody, as you guys know, you make a fuck ton of noise, shouting and all that stuff. And I've noticed that if somebody's doing that, I just turn around, pop them with a Martini Henry shot, and then I'll just melee them. Even if I am in the animation of getting impaled, I still hit my melee button. I still get the kill. They die. I don't. I think this needs to be fixed. Has this been in the game since launch? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Once in a while I probably got something like that and just said, okay, whatever, it's a glitch. But if I've been able to reproduce it, I think there's something wrong with it. And also, with my buddy Cole, who was getting his Martini Henry kills, he was noticing this happening a lot to him. So, obviously, something needs to be done about this. Whether it's coming in the bayonet fixes that we are getting with the next DLC, I don't know. But as of right now, you might not want to do bayonet charges, even though you do have to get it for the new Martini Henry. But without that, let's move on to the second topic I want to ramble about today, which is Operation Health in Rainbow Six Siege. So, for those who have not heard of Operation Health, this was something that Ubisoft came out with about 18 hours ago from when I'm recording this. I will leave a link in the description for the full post that they had put, but as a short rundown, they are pushing back the Year 2 Season 2 Hong Kong operators, which were probably going to be coming out in the next couple weeks, back to August. Now, that means that the Season 3 operators, which were Poland, are now getting pushed and refitted, is the correct word I'm going to put it as. So, it's more on the blog post, but realistically, it's a double-edged sword, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But I think that this is a good idea, and the reason I think that these Polish operators are getting put back into the game, one with the Season 3 with Hong Kong, and Season 4 with the South Korea operators, is because of the Season Pass holders. And I think if they hadn't had the Season Pass, we probably wouldn't have gotten the Poland operators. The reason I say that is because with the Season Pass, you get 8 new operators across 4 seasons. That are going to be 3 seasons. You're going to get, your 8 headgears, your 8 uniforms, you got your carbon charm, you got your 600 rainbow credits. And I think the only reason why they're putting in the Hong Kong operators back and putting the Poland in with the next 2 DLCs is because of that 8 new Year 2 operators. Besides that, if that didn't happen, we probably wouldn't have gotten Poland, but they probably have some obligation to fill just because they did put that in with their season pass for year 2. I'll also leave a link to that down in the description if you guys want to read over that. But how do I feel about Operation Health? Well, after reading the article, I think this is a good and a bad thing. The reason I say it is because, one, it's bad because Velvet Shell now goes on until August. Velvet Shell, for me at least, and maybe a lot of you guys in the community, think that it's been going on for a while. I mean, we've had it since February. It's now into May. But, I mean, to be honest, whatever helps the health of the game. Because, to be honest, this game needs someone. Your better tick rates, you know, your peeker's advantage. As you guys will see at the end of this round, I get a pretty bad peeker's advantage. Not on me, but towards me. I think it'll just help. Now, I know people are going to be like, well, this fucking sucks. Great, there's no new content. I mean, would I rather have content or would I have game improvements? I'm going to take the game improvements because as we look at another Ubisoft IP, which is For Honor, that game still has stability problems. I don't play as often. None of my friends do. They don't even play it at all. Even with the new operators, or not operators, but new heroes coming in, I don't think it'll help. Now, maybe instead of doing the Rainbow Six stuff, they could have worked it on For Honor, but time will tell. We'll see how the player base responds to this, and we'll see if this is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It sucks to lose content, but at least in my mind, I'll take game health and game performance over new game features. Even though that means, you know, oh, I get 3 extra months with no new content. Well, I mean, if you don't like it, you can always go and play a different game for 3 months. You know, you can do a ton of stuff in 3 months. New game. I mean, you could, I don't know, work on your Rainbow Six skills. That's always a good one. Besides that, I don't know. The double-edged sword. We'll see how the community reacts to it. But wrapping this up really quickly, in my view, double-edged sword, as I said before, it's good because this is definitely needed. If you guys browse the subreddit at all, you'll see a bunch of, you know, getting, like, as I call it in CSGO, CSGO'd, where you're looking at somebody and you don't get a hit on them. I mean, you have the problems with just spectator glitches, a lot of random stuff. It's great that Ubisoft wants to put the health of the game before anything else. However, it does suck that we're having basically a 6-month window of Velvet Shell. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. Let's be honest here. I wish that, you know, they would have maybe told us a little earlier instead of getting us ready, like how we have the data mining a couple weeks ago, and all that stuff about, like, cal trips and everything. You guys haven't looked at any of that, you can go and browse. There's tons of stuff on it online. But I wish they would have told us earlier. I mean, who knows? We might get a Polish map just with, out of the blue, like we had with Barlow University. Who knows? Well, I mean, double-edged sword. It's good, and it's bad. Like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, if you guys want to submit questions for an upcoming Friday Ramble, you can leave a message down at the bottom, or a comment down at the bottom, or you can message me on Twitter. Well, you guys, that's all for this week. Until next week, remember, snitches get stitches.